Hi, it's Eric, and we're going to compare these two watches, the Seiko Marinemaster 300 and the Orient Pro Saturation. Okay. I am ready to put the Saturation dive watch debate to rest. Both of these watches are great. We're going to compare the specs, and I'm going to tell you what I feel is the better watch. It's subjective, though. You know, it's what you like. But what I want to be clear about here is it's not the best watch. It's not an everyday wear watch. It's not part of a two-watch collection. This is specifically a dive watch, specifically. So when people bring up, oh, you know, you don't like Rolex, I love Rolex. And I think the Submariner is a great watch. I think that's a one-watch collection. The Rolex Submariner is probably one of the best choices you can make. But specifically a diver, bringing it down, banging it around, and having belief in it that it's going to perform, no, I absolutely believe that it's one of these two watches. The good thing is these are like 10% of the cost of, or less than a Rolex Submariner. And each one of these watches are half the price. So the Orient is half the price of the Seiko. So you'd have to decide that for yourself as well. But we're going to take a look at the specs. We're going to see what comes out on top. And that will be that. Okay, so here are the two watches. This one looks an awful lot bigger than the Marinemaster because it is. It's a 46 millimeter and a true 46. This one is a 44, but really wears like a 42. If you measure the bezel, it's a 42. So this wears like a 42 even. This is really huge at 17. And this one at 15 and a half, it's a big difference. This big watch is much, much bigger. I put them on rubber straps. The bracelets are very similar. The only difference is I happen to like the Orient a little more because the links are shorter, but it has the same exact extension and clasp. So that's not different at all. And I love it. Rubber straps, you know, this one, you really don't get it from Seiko, but you can buy them from other companies, and it comes right up to the edge here. And the beauty of this watch is any rubber strap is going to look perfect as it's straight. So if you put an isofrane or any kind of strap on this watch, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be perfect. The other difference here is that this one has one more complication other than the date. It has a power reserve, which I absolutely love. I love power reserves on watches. I'm just a power reserve junkie. So really for me, if you looked at everything, they're both very similar, but I like the Marinemaster 300 specifically because it has the 8L35 movement, and the performance I'm getting is like +2 with this. This one's +9, but somewhat erratic for the Orient. So it's very decisive for me that I like this watch, but it's very much driven by the movement. So if you wanted to spend half the price and have a great dive watch, you can buy the Orient. If you want something that I think has an amazing movement, I mean, the movement is from Grand Seiko. It's essentially 9S55 Grand Seiko movement. It's fantastic. So if you like this movement, this is the watch to buy. But, you know, as I said, if you want to save money and half the price, this is an amazing dive watch to have. Surprisingly, they're both very comfortable. This one obviously is a much bigger watch, but it's also a really comfortable watch. I just see both of them as possibilities for people that want to dive with watches. I don't see these watches as everyday wearers, although I'll tell you, I wear this Marinemaster every day now, and it's my daily driver. And it's comfortable. I don't think it's too big, and I have a 7-inch wrist. So I think it would be going a little too far to have this one on every day, but they're both great watches. So it's just really up to you on what you're looking for, the price and movement, and some small specs, but both comparable, fantastic watches. So we'll take a look at the lume. They're both lume monsters, nearly identically. The only difference is that you're going to get a full 3 o'clock in the one on the right here, which is the Orient, because they have their date at the 9 o'clock and very small. But both of them are comparable and bright and even. So they're both fantastic looms. So let's go back up top. Thanks. Okay, there we have it. So the bottom line is it's your choice of what you like. One's half the price of the other, as we mentioned. So it's really somebody's choice about how much money they want to spend and how big they want their watch to be. The one thing that's undeniable is the movement. So the Seiko Marinemaster movement is far superior to the Orient Pro Saturation. The 8L35 in the Marinemaster is amazing movement. It's consistent. I get +2 a day. It's really a great movement. When I measure the Orient Pro Saturation, it's just kind of all over the place and a bit unreliable as far as consistency is concerned. But it's really your choice of what you want to buy. It's half the price of the Marinemaster 300. So if you want to spend half the money and have a great dive watch, you buy the Orient. If you want what I believe is one of the best or the best dive watch out there, you buy the Seiko Marinemaster 300. Both great watches, and so it's up to you. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Thanks so much.